Hey everyone, I'm so glad you're here again with me. And today we're going to just discuss a little bit about the debate yesterday. I definitely posted everything about, as you know, I just kind of said, hey, look, here's this silliness going on. And exactly, very interesting. And so today I wanted to just touch back on it just a little. I didn't really have any big feelings about it. Whoops, sorry, my phone. I really didn't have any big feelings about it outside of the fact that, you know, what we see is what we get. We're not going to get something else. We're going to get what we have right now. And for me, President Trump, when he did the debate, I was a little bit surprised. And I think he regrets that because I think he was getting upset and it showed. And at the same time, I don't think that's a bad thing, but I think that what the president wants is he wants everything cool. And what I found after that debate was that I was a little bit empty handed in terms of, I don't know, feeling for President Trump. I just think that he bought into whatever Biden was kind of sewing up with, whatever little things he had in his ears and whoever he was talking to or who was talking to him. And so with that being said, now we see Pence. And with Pence, I feel like he had everything about him that I had wished President Trump had displayed in his debate. In other words, the coolness, the focus, and the vibe. And that's kind of what I liked about Pence. Of course, they did this whole special, thing for these two. But again, so let's just take a look at what they're saying online right quick. And let me just move this over here because, you don't want to see that yet. You're not interested in that yet. And let's see. So how cartoonists drew the Harris-Pence debate on the fly. No, that's the thing that they're opening up with news. Critiques of Pence-Harris debate. I don't want to go into the critiques per se, but I was interested in seeing, what they have to say. So let's look at this woman now. I don't know a lot about Harris. It's like, for me, she showed up on the radar when Pence had really nobody and he was looking for women. And he picked a light-skinned woman of color. Now, the woman of color, I think she's mixed. I want to say she's Jamaican and Indian, but I might come across it right now. But she's a light-colored woman. She's featured here. She had her hair pinned back very nicely here. I thought that was kind of sweet. I never see her have her hair pinned back here ever, but it was cool to see that she was on. And of course it went blank. I'm not sure why, but Joe Biden and President Trump are the oldest men ever to run for president of the United States, especially given President Trump's recent COVID infection and the former vice president's frequent mental lapses. Voters should be paying close attention to their running mates, should they? Yes, they should. They had an opportunity to do just that during the first and only vice presidential debates held in Salt Lake City when Vice President Mike Pence squared off against Senator Kamala Harris. She's a Democrat of California, Joe Biden's second in command. So she is the nominated because really, when I think about it, for me, in my opinion, as a regular American woman, every day living here since I was a kid, thinking, really, what big woman package came in front of him? To me, none. Really none. And I think when I look at Harris, I think she's the most lively or colorful woman to be chosen. So I think it almost had to be her or no woman at all. And it was kind of a corner I feel he backed himself up into. In fairness, both candidates were evasive at times, but Pence has been in the public eye longer than his rival. We have a good idea where he stands on most questions, while Harris has skittered back and forth on issues like the Green New Deal, Medicare for all, and law and order, bending with the politics of the moment. We know Pence We do not know Harris 2020. So I feel like that's a huge statement coming from Fox News. I feel in myself that that's a statement that we should never, ever forget. Clearly, Pence has a long history and a thorough history in politics. And I feel like he has a good, how do I say? I feel like his persona is good for what he's doing. Now, he's an older guy, and I guess after this whole political stunt that they did, he's vice president. If he does 4 years, it's fine. He does 8 years, fine. And we will not be seeing him anymore. He would have topped off his family with incredible wealth. And I guess wealth topping off in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s is great, especially at this time in our lives, because I really feel like there's not going to be another presidential race. I did say that. If we choose Biden, there will be other presidential races. If we do not choose Biden, there will not be other presidential races. And I feel like things have to change, because if we're seeing this at this point look like this, and we're all upset, and the whole entire country and people all around the world really are tense over an election time, then I feel like it's a thing that we need to learn from. And I think President Trump needs to go ahead and rewrite the whole history. Just let's drop the presidential stuff, and let's look for another way for us to all come together and just submit who we think is a good running mate. Of course, that's going to be a long and I don't know, orchestrated endeavor, but so I don't see that happening. So if you're interested in watching some of the things online, I will put a couple of links, especially to this page, so that you can look this over yourself. But to me, it was Pence who was incredibly soft-spoken, but he was also straightforward. He was also, I felt, pretty legitimate, honest. I felt like he was focused. And I like people who are focused, especially people who are trying to behave in such a way that they are trying to steer people in the right direction. As far as Harris, I felt that she was trying. She's great. I mean, you know, she's been speaking for many years, and she's been a prosecutor, and now she's a senator. And I feel like she's got the digs, but I feel like she's trying a little bit more to be more than she really is. Sometimes you just are what you are, and that's all you're going to be. All right, people. Well, I hope that this made some type of little touch upon sense to you. What do you think of Miss Harris? Like, I noticed her hair was kind of, I don't know what this is about. This whole little, I didn't get this piece that goes in here and the piece up here. And I don't know what this is. It goes in here, and I don't know. But I felt like in this part of her head, which is away from Biden, is some things that she can hear and we cannot hear. As for Biden, I didn't see anything of anything, but of course I wasn't looking. I didn't see any wires or anything. So my thoughts on these two is that hopefully we saw something real, we saw something official, and it is what it is. All right, everybody, let me know your comments on the VP debate and where you stand on it. If you're voting for Trump, just let me know you're Trump. And if you have something that you want to share with me, I'd love to hear it, because I can actually respond back to you. And I feel like some people on this channel have become somewhat of some type of family to me, and I hope you feel the same. Let's keep it growing, I hope. And I will be back shortly with my normal everyday or every week video on what Meghan and Harry are doing. All right, everybody. I will see you in the next video. Be blessed. Bye-bye.